I've been a martial artist since 1970, but never has that been my sole livelihood. At the best, it's been a little bit of adjunct income, which is great, but it's never been my sole livelihood. So I've never been a full-time martial artist. So that means that always I have to make time to train, make time to practice, and still have all of the other things going on in my life. And I can remember way, way, way back as a teenager when going to the dojo was, for me, a big deal. I lived in the suburbs. The dojo was downtown. To get there, I either had to do the bus thing. I had to go and wait on the corner and catch a bus and go out there and bus back. Or if the weather was good, ride my bike 10 miles one way to get there. It was always an effort to get there. And so there were a lot of times when I was tired, I was weary, I just didn't feel like training. But I noticed something. And what I noticed was this, that if I didn't feel like training, that's when I needed to train the most. I mean, literally, I would pile myself, finally force myself. I had to force myself to go. I would wait for that bus in the cold and the icky weather, or I would hop on that bike of mine and ride, and I would walk into the dojo and I'd be like, I don't want to be here. And I'd get out on the floor, I don't want to be here. And I'd start training. And then when I was done, I was always glad that I trained. In fact, I can't think of a single time ever when I got done with training and I said to myself, you know what, I wish I hadn't gone to the dojo, or I wish I hadn't gone and trained. I've never had that experience. In fact, if anything, I've had the opposite. I've had plenty of times when I said to myself at the end of a day that I didn't train, I wish I'd trained today. But I've never said, I wish I hadn't taken that time to train. I always feel better when I train. I always feel just clearer in my head. Training has a way of taking us out of our everyday experiences and putting us somewhere else for a while. It gives us perspective. It steps me away from whatever I'm looking at, thinking about, worrying about, fretting about, and changes my focus for a while so that when I come back, I can deal with it maybe a little better, or at least I have resources. If nothing is changing in that environment of my life, I have better resources. I feel more able to confront, to deal, to face, to endure whatever it is that's come my way. I think you could say with some honesty, training is treatment. What ails you? Training is the treatment. Are you feeling depressed? Go train. Do your knees hurt? Go train. Does your back hurt? Go train. Are you tired? Go train. Is your life wearing you down? Go train. Is there emotional conflict going on in your life? Go train. Are you feeling depressed? Go train. I guess that's why I find myself saying so often, I'm Chris Thomas. These are some reflections from the master class. Thanks for watching. Now, go train.